Introducing some very old stories with a very new twist. Beatles to Manson. Did you know that there is a connection between the Beach Boys, Charlie Manson, and the Beatles? The Beatles used other artists as alter egos to inspire their records. In fact, the Beatles used Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys as an alter ego to spur creativity, making their most psychedelic music ever, from Sgt. Pepper's to Magical Mystery Tour. And Brian Wilson thought he was being bugged while he was making his masterpiece Smile in 1966. But he never finished the album, so how could it have had such an obvious influence on the Beatles? Actually, Charlie did not think the Beatles were teaching him. He thought they had learned from him and were encouraging him by reciprocating with him on the White Album. The White Album is replete with well-worn Charlie terminology. Revolution is coming down fast. Some piggies are getting a damn good whacking. It is a fact that the Beatles met Charlie Manson while socializing with Dennis Wilson 6 months before the release of the White Album. Charlie Manson and family lived with Dennis Wilson of the Beach Boys for 6 months on Sunset Boulevard in 1968. And Dennis Wilson stole a song from Charlie Manson during this time, using it on a Beach Boys album. He refused to give Charlie any credit or money for it. Dennis Wilson promised to make it up to Charlie by getting him a record contract with famous producer Terry Melcher. When that fell through, Charlie started issuing death threats. As soon as they heard about the Tate LaBianca murders of August 8th and 9th, 1968, Terry Melcher and Dennis Wilson left into the wilderness, 100 miles north of LA. They thought they were going to be next. BeatlesToManson.com